week of high school football on ShoreSportsZone.com. I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for logging on and checking out our wall-to-wall highlights all weekend long. We've got another great night of Friday night matchups. Let's get started with the big one. Manalapan playing host to Middletown South. Here's all the action.
Much anticipated showdown between two traditional powers. Manalapan has won the last 4 straight meetings, though, against Middletown South. They had good field position early. A short field, 30-yard drive capped off by Amamu Mayfield from a yard out that made it 7-0. And then some history here. Mike Caggiano, the outstanding kicker, his 213th career point. That's a short conference record. Later in the first, this is Cole Rogers, 26 yards. Great run here all the way down to the 12-yard line. But the Manalapan defense would set the tone with huge plays. We've seen them do it all year long. That's Kyle Mullen, the game ball winner with the hit. Ball pops out, and here comes Sam Bublis. A huge run deep into Middletown South territory. A huge turnover created by the Manalapan defense, and that allowed Dan Anarella and the Braves offense to go to work. Here's Anarella to Tyson Plummer inside the 10-yard line. And it would lead to Amamu Mayfield from 8 yards, his second touchdown. It's 14-0 at the end of one quarter. And Mayfield finds the end zone for the 20th time. Amazing. Now Middletown South trying to get something going. Look at the great run here by Cole Rogers. Moving the chains. But the drive would stall. Big play there by the Middletown South defense. It looked like that was Patrick Crow on the blindside hit. It was ruled an incomplete pass. I'll take another look at that one. Wow, ferocious hit by Patrick Crow. And then late first half, here's Rogers. Another good run for Cole Rogers. The ball pops out. Middletown South able to fall onto it. Under a minute to go. The Eagles would get on the board. Mascara with the field goal from 33 yards out at the half. It's 14-3 Manalapan in front. Homecoming, you got to have a house on the field for the halftime entertainment. Second half now. Anarella to the air. He finds Gerard Hodge Rocourt. He's the leading receiver for Manalapan. And it would set the stage for another Amamu Mayfield amazing play. Take a look here. He is not down. Mayfield keeps those legs churning. We're going to take another look at this one here and show you that if you look, his knee never touches the ground. So Mayfield, using one of his offensive linemen to help, play to the whistle. And that closes out the scoring in this football game. The Manalapan Braves go on to a 21-3 win over Middletown South. It's their 5th straight win over the Eagles. Manalapan is now 6-0. You see the numbers for Amamu Mayfield: 30 carries, 131 yards, and 3 touchdowns. After the game, our TJ Brustowitz caught up with Ed Guerreri and the man with 21 touchdowns, Amamu Mayfield.
Well, they're big guys with Salmeyer, P. Williams, and Tardona. And, you know, they work hard. They work hard in the weight room, you know, in practice, and it definitely shows in the game, and they get to dominate, and I like that.
We told the offensive line at halftime that they were going to have to take this game over, and they did. They did a tremendous job. And I told Amamu, I said, just stay behind them. We're not looking for home runs. We want 4s and 5s, and then we'll break a couple off. We didn't really break any off, but we kept consistently getting positive yards.
At Count Basie Field, Jim Portella's Red Bank Catholic Casey's taking on Red Bank Regional. You knew right away the bragging rights were going to RBC. Second quarter, this is Dylan Murphy. Great hole opened up by the O-line. It's a 4-yard touchdown run. It's 20-0 RBC. Then Casey's go for 2. They go to the senior Mike Cordova. He plows his way in. It's 22-0. The RBC defense ranked number 1 in the Shore Conference. They proved it again on Friday night. Ryan Kroger, great two-way lineman, a commit to the Fordham Rams, getting the quarterback sack right there. And here's Eddie Hahn on 3rd down, tucks it. He's going to get the first down. A great run here would set the stage for yet another touchdown by RBC. This time it's Cordova. Pushes his way into the end zone. A 7-yard scoring play made it 29-0. And then Hahn rolling out That's a good-looking pass to Nick Cella. He takes care of the rest. He's in the zone. And now the stage is set for next Friday night. RBC takes care of business with a convincing 53-0 win over Red Bank Regional. 6-0 Manalapan at 6-0 RBC. You've got the Braves with a 30-game win streak in Shore Conference play. RBC's win streak is up to 38, I believe. Something has to give. These are two superpowers. Get to Count Basie Field early. This is going to be an unbelievable matchup. I can't wait to see this football game. RBC and Manalapan. It's now time to start the hype machine. It's going to be a great football game, and Shore Sports Zone will be there for every twist and turn. We'll bring you extended highlights and post-game reaction. In Long Branch, that's Hunter Bailey, Shore Conference leader in sacks with 7.5. The Green Wave taking on Ocean now. It was 20-14 Long Branch in the third quarter. Check out Kenny Pickett here. A little pooch kick on 4th down. Ocean downs it at the 4. Now, I think this is the biggest play of the football game right here. It's 4th down, kind of a high snap. David Colbert from his own end zone. I don't think this was a designed fake punt, but boy, a 35-yard run gets Long Branch a 1st down. And then it's time to turn to the leading rusher in the state of New Jersey. This is Dymere Willis. Moving the chains, a 1st down run. And it would lead to this. Jordan Rodriguez airing it out. That is a beautiful pass. Brandon Lane has it. 45 yards. It's 27-14. The Green Wave up by 2 scores. Then Ocean with a little trickery. That was a little reverse out of the Wildcat. It's Colbert with the interception. That's his 4th INT. He leads the Shore Conference in picks, and then get ready for this. We're going to stop the video right there. Take a look at Dymere Willis. It looks like he's in jail. We show the arrows here. There are 5 Ocean defenders that appear to have him surrounded. But when we start this play back up, this is why Dymere Willis is so special. I counted 4 guys in that sequence right there who had their hands on number 2. He turns nothing into a huge gainer. Wow, that is an unbelievable run. But Dymere Willis is not Superman. He is not perfect. Here he fumbles the football. Spartans get the recovery. You got to give a lot of credit to this Ocean team. They didn't give up. And there was another tremendous running back in this game. Tyler Thompson's got that pile of Division I offers. He showed why right there. Big run up the gut. And then 4th and 3. It's Thompson and the Wildcat. He's got the 1st down, and he's got himself a 32-yard touchdown run. Big time play right there. It's 27-21, 6 minutes, 28 seconds to go. And Willis had an answer for that fantastic run by Thompson. There he goes. My goodness, 4th quarter, everyone's beat up, everyone's tired, and Dymere Willis turns on the afterburners. That is a tremendous run. 46 yards, it's now 33-21. But Ocean continues to not go away. This is Kenny Pickett to Joey Aldarelli. Nice touchdown right there, a 20-yard TD. It's 33-28 with 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go. Ocean has all their timeouts. Now Long Branch recovers the onside kick, but Willis, he was just too relentless in the 4th quarter. Here, he gets a big 1st down run, and this puts the game away. Long Branch would take a knee at the 3-yard line, and it's a 33-28 win for the Green Wave over Ocean. These 2 running backs get a lot of headlines. They did not disappoint. Look at the numbers. Willis, 286, 3 touchdowns. Tyler Thompson, 215 yards and a score. After the game, we talked to Dymere Willis about his fantastic performance, and he got plenty of praise from his head coach as well.
Yeah, first half, I was struggling a little bit, but I came back second half, and I just was, from the first half, I just wanted to push myself harder, and I just got it done in the second half.
But as the game wore on, he played, he didn't come off the field again except for 2 special teams plays all night, and he continued to deliver. I mean, it's amazing to watch. It's a special thing that's going on around here, and our fans and our coaches and our players I got a front seat to one special talent.
Let's head down to Brick. How would the Dragons respond after that stunning upset loss in overtime to Wall? The answer, just fine, taking on the Lacey Lions. Now, that's Jasir Taylor in punt formation, but he wasn't the headline on this play. It's a great job by Jay Obenauer to fall on the ball. He gets the block and the score. 7-0 Brick jumps out in front. Then it's time for Carmen Sclafani to go to work. Sclafani to Jaquez Johnson. This is a 22-yard touchdown. Johnson's a great two-way player. I've seen him making big plays on defense as well. It's 14-0 Dragons in front. Lacey trying to make something happen. Connor Davies has one of the best passing percentages in the Shore Conference. Here he finds Mike Bocchini for the nice catch, 17-yard gain. It's 14-0 at the end of one quarter. But the Brick defense was stingy throughout. Here, great pressure by the defensive line. The sack goes to Daniel Finelli. Brick ends a drive right there. And then it's time for Sclafani. Boy, Simon Bengelis is wide open. The Lithuanian Rob Gronkowski, 80 yards for the score. And it was a dominating effort for Brick. 41-7 is your final. This is what a good football team does when they suffer a setback. The loss last week in overtime to Wall. Brick certainly had to be focused all week long in practice. The Dragons take care of business at home. Coach Rob Dahl's team is now 5-1 on the season. Across town at Brick Memorial, the Mustangs faithful looking for a 5th straight win. Great matchup, 14-14 between Brick Memorial and Jackson Memorial. Third quarter, this is Michael Golick showing off his speed, a 21-yard run. And the Jaguars put themselves in a position to take the lead, but the field goal snap is fumbled, and Brick Memorial's able to take over. We move to the fourth quarter now. It's still tied at 14. Jackson's got its 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. But Joe DeMayo's pass is picked off by Carl Kuhn. So now Brick has the football, looking to take the lead. And it's the dynamic Tim Santiago going to work. He's a Monmouth Building Center game ball winner. Nice run there by Santiago, 23 yards. But then it's time for the Jackson Memorial defense to come through. Glenn Kippola with the hit. Zach Tetro, scoop and score. It's a 5-yard touchdown. It's 21-14. What a big play by the Jackson Memorial defense and Tetro. Now Jackson can put the game away with just over a minute to go in the fourth, but Brick Memorial gets a fumble. That's Joe Hans falling on it. So now the Mustangs get the ball back with a chance to tie the football game. But this Jackson Memorial D came through big in the second half. Here, the quarterback sack seals the deal. And it's Jackson Memorial getting the win, 21-14 over Brick Memorial. You saw two good football teams right there, no question about it. And now Jackson Memorial has done a great job after that loss 2 weeks ago to Brick Township in overtime. They put together back-to-back solid performances. Coach Walt Christopik's team is now 5-1 on the season. As for Brick Memorial, I'll tell you a matchup that's going to be great next week. Brick Memorial at Middletown South, both teams coming off of tough losses. That should be one of the better games on the board next week. I know everyone's going to be talking about Manalapan RBC, but we'll be keeping an eye on that. Brick Memorial Middletown South should be a good one coming up next Friday night. Week 6 got kicked off with a 6 p.m. kickoff at Asbury Park. The Bishops looking for their first win of the year, taking on the Keyport Raiders. Opening drive, this is Karan Rigby around the right side, a 23-yard run to the 18-yard line. On the very next play, the give is to Trevor Saunders, and Saunders knows what to do. Great run right here, 18-yard score. It's 6-0 Asbury Park. And then it's time for Salvatore Swain to go to the air. This ball is gorgeous to Jadion Stevens. Beautiful pass play, 35 yards. It's 12-0 at the end of one. Second quarter now. Swain backed up because of a penalty. No worries. He throws another deep ball to Stevens. That's a great grab right there. And then with just about 3 minutes to go in the half, Swain rolls out. You see every ball's a nice tight spiral. Devon Thompson finds the end zone from 16 yards out. That made it 18-0. And congratulations to head coach Bill Hill. He picks up his first win as the varsity head man at Asbury Park. 31-16 is your final. Nice job by Keyport to get things going in the second half. Chase Bright, who I think is a real talented player, had a touchdown catch from Desmond Underwood. 31-16, Asbury Park picks up win number 1 on the season.
We'll be right back here on Saturday with more high school football action on ShoreSportsZone.com. Thanks once again to all of our sponsors for giving us the opportunity to showcase high school athletes all year long. I'm Rich Krampanis. We'll see you tomorrow with more high school football action on ShoreSportsZone.com.